she was kind of fighting with me, fighting for me last night. Like, Shar is always going to be thorough. Like, I wish I would have saw what happened so I could really have a better opinion. Y'all know I would say my opinion hardcore if I saw that shit, but I wasn't there to see it with my own eyes. Friends, welcome to the kingdom, baby. Give it to me. What happened?
Good
What's up? Give
morning.
me something.
Okay, give you something, you stupid. So my problem is I don't like the fact that they use Manny and threw Manny under the bus to drag Diamond, and so now Manny and
Exactly.
I don't like that, and now Manny has to mend the relationship between him and Diamond.
Oh,
That's
so
one.
Manny and Diamond kind of fell out a little bit after she did that?
No, she
Yes, a
didn't
lot.
fall
I
out.
mean,
She
well,
just said, "Can you mute up,
I'm
please?"
speaking.
She just said that she was gonna stay on her side. But I don't like how the Agents of Chaos used Manny. Now, Manny might be a little divisive sometimes in certain situations, but that's what Manny do. I just don't like how all of them that has a
There
disdain
go
for
my baby
Diamond,
Sharpie. Welcome in. We
how
was just talking about
they
you, baby.
how they have a disdain for Diamond, used his platform to do it, even though they said he should have shut it down. But y'all got to remember that's a business for him too as well. Now I don't use my platform to bash, but they knew what they was doing. They set him up for the downfall when really they already done failed. Why they all are coming at the Diamond is weird
Hold
to
on,
me
Shar.
because she is on top of the platforms. But y'all really need to find your own niche and your own platforms and be consistent about your shit. And that's why Diamond is winning. Some of y'all not consistent. Some of y'all don't take it seriously. Some of y'all don't see the bigger picture and what people do. So that's just my issue with it. Now Manny is catching strays. Now everybody flip flopping on Manny. Manny this, Manny that. It's weird to me, but I'm just gonna continue to do my job as a
Yeah.
moderator and hold my platform and try to stay out of shit as much as possible. But I do not like how they treat Manny, and I don't like how they treating Diamond. That's just it.
Agreed 1,000. Mediumly on the Manny part. Like, and I fuck with Manny tough. Like, I really do. But like, I gotta respect Diamond too, like on the part of staying on her side of the street and shit. Like, I will literally watch them use that platform. Like the same way people was trying to tell me Heartbreaker used the blah 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 blah. I knew what I was doing when I let Heartbreaker on my page. Like, it's hard to kind of stay unbiased and not have an opinion, when you do fuck with somebody, put it like that. But he did that yesterday. He made sure not to say nothing, but it was like, nigga, this is the time to speak up. This is the time to say something. That was my opinion watching it. Because the thing, what y'all fail to realize is Diamond don't gotta come in.
Okay, while he got a phone call, y'all tap the screen, share the live. I'm gonna do my whisper commercial. Tap the screen,
I
share the
surely
live,
did.
y'all. Tap the screen, share the live. Give the host in the panel. Just tap the screen. But while you discussing this, I'm gonna get down and do my moderator job. Love you.
That's 888-702-1550. And see if you qualify.
Thank you, friends.
I'm
Love you,
coming,
friends.
cousin. History, Ken. Do you want the whole recap or do you just want bits and pieces?
I want bits and pieces, but I want you to start from the top. But yeah,
Okay,
good
so
morning,
it
everybody.
first,
Welcome in. Tap the screen. We just talking. You feel me? But
so
go
it
ahead.
first got crazy with when some lady had came up there and she was basically saying that she about to get a divorce from this man. She met him in prison. I mean, he locked up. He told her he was gonna get out at one time, but he ended up getting out at another. Alex was up there expressing her feelings towards her, but then whoever Luke met he was being very disrespectful towards Alex, very disrespectful, and she felt some type of way about that.
Okay.
So fast forward to this new lady coming up here. She was basically saying about black men. She only mess with black men for their dingling, and she mess with white men for the money. But she was being very degrading towards the white men. Basically, they only want to f and leave. They only want to fucking leave her and stuff like that. So she was very
I heard
disrespectful.
that. I heard
I mean,
that. I heard
very,
that.
very, very. So the panel was getting on her. The panel was getting on her, and then that's when this white tea lady stepped in and was like, "Well, my preference is black men. I mean, black men, and she shouldn't be up here degrading black men. She is the lowest of low." That's where the turn took. They basically got on her, basically saying, "Okay, you have your opinion, but don't come in here bashing a black woman when we
Yes.
are already on top of that." Which she could have her opinion, but I think the way that they came off at her was basically like, no, you can't have no opinion in this space. And I think that's where the turn went to. Okay, fast forward towards that next thing, no,
Hold on, wait,
Bryce.
stay right there, because that was when somebody had made the comment, "You white, you shouldn't even be here or have nothing to say about this."
That's
Was that like
negative.
something that
No,
like
no.
Javon said or something?
Javon was basically saying the white tea lady. She was basically saying, "Oh, I can't have a voice in this space. I mean, you have a voice in this space." And Javon was basically like, I can talk to her this way because I'm black. You can't come in here and call her the lowest of the low because you're white." I think that's what.
Okay.
I think that's where
So it
the
wasn't you can't, because that's what they would say. They was like, "Yeah, you said
it was
this white
nothing like
people."
that. She
So they
dropped
never
on her
said
own.
that.
She dropped
Okay,
on
got
her
you.
own, but the way that they came at her after she called her the lowest of the low, it was basically like, okay, we let you say what you had to say, but now you crossing the lines. Now you got to get out. That's what I got out of it. They didn't tell her
Okay.
to get out, but they did express her feelings. We already getting on her. We don't need you to come in and get on her as well, especially calling her the lowest of the low. You can have your opinion, but like you have a line. You have a line. So fast forward
Okay.
towards that. So they were going back and forth, and then next thing you know, the panel started going back and forth because Diamond was basically saying that she wanted them to have respect in her face. And I feel that 100%, even though you don't agree with what they're saying, and even though now when they get disrespectful, then you get on their ass. But I feel like that Diamond wants her space to be welcome to all. And I think that's where the comment turned. So then Bryson and Just Real or Be Real got into it. They started going back and forth, but then Alex somehow came into it. He was basically going back and forth with Be Real and
Okay, baby.
Telling Be Real, hey, well, I'll do this and that into third at the gala for you. Diamond kept saying, don't mention the gala, don't mention the gala. But once Alexander
That was
said,
Bryson saying that.
yes, that was Bryson basically telling you this whole thing about the gala came up with Bryson. Just put it there.
Exactly. Okay.
Just put it there.
Okay.
So
Okay.
so once all this stuff came out with the gala and stuff like that, that's when Diamond kept saying, Bryson, stop mentioning the gala, Bryson, stop mentioning the gala. Where everybody is getting frustrated. I mean, I guess everybody is feeling some type of way because she was calm. She wasn't calm, cool, and collect, but she was saying, "Look, stop mentioning the gala, stop mentioning the gala," and it just he just kept saying it. But once Alexandra said that I feel unsafe, that's when it was all hell from there. Diamond was like, "Hey, look, now we got to stop this because now you're saying you feeling unsafe." She got heated because I guess she was under the impression that Alex wasn't going, so I guess she didn't see Alex go on two different
Oh
panels.
yeah. I heard her say that this morning.
Yeah, but evidently she didn't. She didn't hear Alex going.
Ooh, child, they all saying you giving the correct recap. You giving the correct.
Oh, because I was
Everybody
in the
keep
whole
saying that
live. I was
shit.
in the whole live. I wake
You
up
was
at
in
6
there.
o'clock. I wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning. I was there from 6 to whenever she got off. So thank you.
Okay.
So everybody was getting more frustrated because when Alex mentioned the gala, Diamond voice did change, but I understand why her voice did change because he was talking about the gala, saying that what he was going to do at the gala. But now you're saying you feel unsafe at the gala. Now this is a whole nother ball game because if you feel unsafe by what he's saying, other people might feel unsafe about what he's saying. Now we got speculations. Now we got to worry about him. But I understand why she was felt like, oh, okay, well, I felt unsafe because he kept saying at the gala, we don't know what he gonna do to this man at the gala. We don't know if he was gonna pew this man. He kept saying he was gonna slap this man, but it could have went further. But I think everybody point of view came when Alex felt like that she felt very disrespected once Diamond got on her about saying that she felt unsafe. That's when Diamond just shut it down from there. Diamond got in her feelings. Diamond started going back, like she was not feeling it at all after that. She was on her live for a little bit and I guess she ended it and everybody went over to Manny live.
Okay.
Manny is catching strays. I am going to say this, but the thing everybody is looking at about Manny is
How is Manny catching strays? What strays is he catching?
Well, I'm not saying, okay, so let me take that back. I'm not
No,
going to
it
say.
is because friends just said the same thing. So what's
Yeah,
the
so
strays?
so I'm gonna just say he's catching strays only because everybody is looking at Manny like you fuck with Diamond, so you shouldn't even allow these people to come on your platform and
I
discuss
agree with that.
feelings about her. And
I
that's what
agree
I'm
with that
saying.
because Kiana really took that opportunity yesterday. Like
And
Kiana,
they
and it's not
always
even
do it.
Manny's fault. It's Kiana's fault for even playing. She's very smart and manipulative. It's Kiana's fault for doing it. But I was in awe and in shock to be in Manny's live yesterday, hearing Diamond get bashed like that. Like that blew my mind. Like it
That's what
blew my
everybody,
mind.
and that's what everybody felt some type of way. But I think people are not. First of all, what's starting to piss me off that y'all not saying nothing to these other people that's on these TV shows that's doing recapping all these dramas and stuff like this. No, first of all, I'm going to say this. A lot of people are in their feelings because they're not taking this as a job. They don't see this as a job. So for one, they just look at it as, oh well, we just up here saying giggling and gaggling. We don't take it for a joke, but some people, everything is not to be took as a joke. That's how I look at it. People are not looking at it as, oh well, she shouldn't be taking it serious, but she should be taking it serious because that lady been up here for 3 years. This is her job.
Yeah.
For the ones that just saying that, oh, this not a job, this not a job. Content creators make more than probably lawyers in a month.
Okay.
Which I think is going on Manny's side. There's just more concern that Manny is letting these people on his platform bashing Diamond. They're not looking at it as, okay, well, he's opened up his platform for everybody to speak, which Diamond is doing the same thing, but Diamond not about to let nobody come on her platform that's talking shit about her, voice her opinion. That's crazy as hell. But he's catching all these strays because he's doing his job. That's what I think it is.
I can agree with that. Manny is in such a hard position. Like me and Manny are very much new to hosting these lives. Like I feel like Manny started the week before me. I started going live the week after Manny hosting these lives. So we got two new spaces. And we trying to get it established. I love what Manny is doing. Like to me, Manny is holding it down. Like it's so like it's everything Messy Talk is supposed to be. Like Manny know what the fuck he doing. But again, now yesterday was the first time it was like somebody trying to like take like Kiana do that all the time. She always gonna do that. She know what she doing. Like, but Manny, you could have. That's you can if you fuck with Diamond, you could have. That it would have been the perfect time for you to say something. Period. Like it would have been the perfect time. Like,
Exactly,
can't
just
nobody
like
say nothing about nobody that I fuck with. Even every time somebody get up here and be like, not too much on, even not too much on, and I fuck with Diamond tough, so it would have been way more than that. You feel me? Like. So anybody that I fuck with, you're not about to talk shit in my face, like not talk shit like that. That's just my opinion.
And that's what I was about to say. You can get close to that line, but you're not going to cross it. You just because you don't like my friend, you can say what you got to say, but you're not going to go that point. And I think that's where everybody's getting upset with him. He let them go too far and then far some more. He let them not only did you come on my platform and did you want to say something about Diamond, you drug her, and then after you drug her, you just kept doing it, and then you didn't stop it. You didn't. So I think that's what he's catching the strays. But at the end of the day, he's breaking news.
Somebody said, okay, so I'm just not catching up on the comments, y'all. Sorry. And Jador, welcome to the kingdom, baby. I'm about to let you go ahead. Okay, so the couple of questions in the chat. Okay, what about when other people are bashed on different platforms? Okay, then they say, but people could say the same thing about being disrespected on her platform. So this was a question. So Manny can open his panel for everyone else to get talked about, but Diamond is off limits. That was the question that they wanted to know. And Jador, go ahead.
Hey, good morning. Can you hear me? Sorry. Can you hear me? Oh, I'm not sure. Anyway, good morning. I came up here mainly because I was in that live yesterday all morning as well. And I think every time Diamond got up, they took advantage of those moments. And that was where the first indiscrepancy came. And Shar knows that in like full detail. But that's where when Diamond got up earlier in the live, maybe around, I don't know, there was a point earlier in the live where she got up and something was said, and Alex decided that No, not decided. She said that catch that in 4K. Now, when Diamond came back, James and Bryson flipped the whole story and blamed it on her. But she never got a chance to clear it up throughout the whole live. Like every time she tried to speak, James and Bryson kept speaking over her and creating this narrative that kind of went on throughout the rest of the live. And she never really got to clear it up. And then later on in the live, it continued. The lady on purpose kept rage baiting people and talking about how black men weren't ish and white men were better. And that's kind of how the conversation turned into this interracial dating conversation, which was very triggering for a lot of people on the panel after the white sea lady came up. So later on, like Alex would try to mention, like, you know, I don't understand this hate train that's going on for me. And then she would try to kind of express herself. Again, Bryson would jump in. I don't know what was wrong with Bryson yesterday. Like,
He was just on his, you feel me?
he was on one, and he was the one who mentioned the gala in the first place. Like, he threw the gala in there, like, around, like, literally everything went to shit the last hour of the live. Like, he threw the gala in there when Be Real, you know, him and Be Real have like some type of beef that's been ongoing.
Hold on, Jador. Let me respond to 2 comments real quick. No, it might be 3. Hold on. No, it's 4. I'm screaming. Okay, so I'll address the Alex and Shar comments. You feel me? Like in just 2 seconds. Okay, so these are a couple of comments. Hear me out. Does don't blame the host only apply to Diamond? Somebody said, so Braid King, are we expecting host to shut things down when things are getting out of hand? And then how are the platforms any different? I'm confused. And then the last one was Brenda said, each creator runs their platform the way they want to. What's really going on? Okay, y'all. So this, again, let me be more specific then to Manny and Manny's situation. My thing is, as far as Manny goes, it's like we or you. To me, this is just my opinion. Correct me if I'm wrong. Manny built his platform, you know, kind of through Diamond. You feel me? Getting on through Diamond, coming up on Diamond Live. You feel me? We know Manny through Diamond. You feel me? So it's like, I know you. This is the person. Diamond is the person. I wouldn't say necessarily who put you on, quote unquote, but when somebody that, like, she has supported you is what I'll say. You feel me? So like, out of that, like, I feel like I'm a respect type of person. If I'm putting you on, not giving you a platform, but like, you feel me, giving you a platform, I'm gonna say the unspoken, then like, if I ever hear you letting people disrespect me like that, like, again, I'm just gonna stay out the way. Like, that's disrespectful as hell to me. You feel me? Like, that's just disrespectful to me. Like, so it's like, it's like not necessarily biting the hand who feeds you type deal, but it's giving me that vibe. If it wasn't for, I'm just being blunt. You feel me? If it wasn't for me, you wouldn't be known face ass. This is something that Diamond would never say. This is an outside opinion. This is my opinion. Period, point blank. Like, so it's like, again, yeah, you definitely should have spoke up. Like, I'm not saying you got Diamond fucked up, but I was looking like, no, they're using your platform to bash Diamond. The whole reason that anybody's even over here right now, face ass. That's my opinion.
I mean, if I could I don't normally come up and interject in these conversations. I just hated what happened to Alex because it was like this big misunderstanding that kept going and continued on to Manny's live. I think what was the issue with why Diamond got really irritated, and I know that Alex said she was going to the gala afterwards, but I think in Diamond's mind, it's like, whether people are going or not, and a lot of people who tend to not be going, throw the gala out there as like this threat. And it's like, if you're not coming to my gala, gala, sorry, now I'm saying it wrong. If you're not coming to my gala, why even throw it out there anytime that you guys want to pose a threat on this app? And I think that's where she just kind of went off on everybody at that time, because it was just kind of like the gala was mentioned more than once in the live. And Bryson did kind of go a little bit above and beyond by saying that he would pew pew people at the gala.
That was cornball if he said that. Like that's definitely corny. Like that's
He
definitely
did.
like you. He that's just a sabotage troll type of nigga. Like that's just somebody unimportant. Like that's if he said that, that's corny. That's
And
definitely like somebody sent there. That's one of the
and
diamonds. That's a
that's
diamond enemy. Somebody that you're sent here, ho. You're a
but that's where Alex was kind of like talking about her safety, and I don't think she meant to blow it up, but she like being even on the panel, like even though I was just sitting in a box, you kind of feel like you're in the middle of like a brawl because the way that Be
oh
Real
there's
and Bryson were going at it was disgusting.
hold on, let me say this to some commenters. Like, first of all,
He did.
whoever these commenters are, like, I like y'all. Like, y'all are asking such good questions. Like, y'all are very, very smart. Like, and y'all are even making. I know I'm saying that because y'all are making my wheels turn. You feel me? So it's like somebody said, "Do you think he would be allowed to be dragged on hers?" And I was like, in my head, I'm like, of course, like definitely, he's definitely gonna get dragged on her panel if he was to get dragged. Like, there's gonna be no stoppage. That's a fact. So that's a good point. I love that. And multiple things can be true at the same time. Of course, yes, agreed. There, yeah, I say Gayla. Shit, I'm country. I'll be like Gayla. You feel me? I'm gonna say Gayla every time.
Yeah, I just think what I feel for Diamond is that no matter whether people are going or not,
Yeah, and
people
they
just
did say
kind
that
of
he didn't
throw
say
it
that
out
people was going.
there.
He said he was gonna smack Be Real or something. They didn't say
Well,
smack
later
down
on he
something.
said it twice. He said it two times in the recording, and then the recording goes dead when everything kind of goes left. Towards the end, when they start going back and forth, Bryson not only doxed himself, but then started calling Be Real out, calling Genty out. Genty came to the live to
I saw that
defend.
video this morning.
Yeah, he came to live to defend Bratz, and that's when the F words started coming back and forth, and they
Oh,
started
I
calling
heard
each
all of that.
other
Yeah, I heard that this
out
morning.
of their name with the other F word that means like, other
I
things.
heard
Not
it.
yeah. So it went left, and when it continued on to Manny's panel, what I'll say about Manny is that we all kind of know how Manny moves, which is kind of polarizing. I don't think he really tries to stay on either side when even if he's talking on Diamond's panel, he never really, I wouldn't say he takes a side. He tries to push the conversation in one way or the other just to get other people's opinions. He
Good
kind of wants
description.
people to go on some, like he's objective, but in a way that polarizes a lot of panels. So I think that yesterday, I don't think he meant for it to be a bash session, but he did not really put any opinions in it or that many opinions. Manny was just
Yeah, he
usual
was
messy
quiet.
Manny.
He was quiet. I won't say he did what he was supposed to do, but that's again, it's just a matter of opinion. You feel me? Yeah, it's just a literal matter of opinion. Face ass.
And then Shar got threatened, which I feel bad for. It was just not threatened, but it was a back and forth with, sorry, he's paused.
No, I can hear. I just was
Oh,
texting.
okay. But it was a back and forth
Yeah,
or an
what's good?
exchange that was unnecessary. I felt like Shar was just trying to bring clarity, and then things went left because Diamond was in high emotion, rightfully
And
so,
I'm not
because
blaming
everybody
Manny, y'all.
keep.
Y'all heard? I'm not blaming Manny. Like I see, don't blame Manny. No, I definitely said it's not Manny's fault. I said that very specifically. That's Kiana. Like I'm not stupid. All I heard was Kiana part. I didn't hear nothing about what Drop said or nothing. I just heard Kiana. Like again, it was just Manny's live. Like you feel me? It was Kiana. It was Kiana. I'm not. I know exactly what it was. I'm not very much pay attention when I do pay attention.
People people are using Manny because he's adjacent to Diamond, and I feel like that's where Manny needs to be a little bit more
And people using Manny because he got the
aware.
numbers too.
Yeah,
Manny live is popping. He got a space. You feel me? That's popping.
I mean you do too, but I think you know how to manage it where you just kind of stay objective, but you make sure the people that are spoken about are not dragged. But you
Unless they
manage
up there
it,
arguing with each other back and forth.
but you manage your life differently. Like Manny's is like organized chaos.
And but that's another thing. Manny is very much a new content creator. Although I'm new to doing the TikTok street lives and got a new space for that, I've been a content creator for years, like holding huge lives. So like I kind of know how to run a live and keep it going. Like that's the part I do. Like, you feel me? But I mean, many spaces jumping. It's just it be so much going on every time. Like, oh my god, I can't breathe in there. Like, and that's why I gotta go. I'll be in there for as long as I can, and then I'm like, I gotta go. It's just be,
But
hey Siobhan, good morning.
what I will say is like
Oh,
the
got you,
men,
Tita. I got you. I know what you're saying. I got you. Like, don't blame Manny. I got you.
the last thing I'll say is the men were really disrespectful yesterday. And I think there should have been a stop on it earlier because Alex did get a lot of brunts. Like she was, yeah, they came at her for like hours during the live. And that was not right.
And I don't know how I don't know if Shark gonna come up before I go do what I gotta do real quick. But I just don't. I don't understand how they was on Shar and Alex. Like, I don't get that part either.
Mm, yeah, I don't really know either. I think again, Bryson and James did a good job at making it seem like Alex was trying to be weird with Diamond, and they were really divisive. Like I don't know if they were doing
That's
that
all
with
that
a
was. Bryson
reason.
should have been. Bryson, you need to move. Bryson, you need to move around. I don't even know you.
But then last night he was in Nosey's live, basically saying all types of disgusting things. Like I don't know if Bryson just
About
hates
who?
women right now about Nosey.
Like in the
He
comments
basically
or on her panel?
he came he came up on the panel on another name called Dear Dario because he kept trying to come in and he was in the comments trying to say that he wants to speak or he wants to apologize and he'll only apologize to Diamond or blah blah blah. And then when people wouldn't let him get up on the panel or discuss anything, then he came back on like these weird pages and started harassing Nosy, basically calling her childless and how she's jealous of Diamond because Diamond has bare children and she has
What?
not.
What?
It was disgusting. Like I don't know if he just hates women right now or something happened, but
I'm telling
he
you, that's
was
an implant. That's a plant. That's a plant. You were sent here.
he was
That's a
cursing
plant.
Nosy out when he came up on the panel because Nosy gave him one opportunity to come up, and he just kept like when he started to talk, he went left and started cursing, and she just kept muting him. He kept unmuting, like he has control issues almost like with that mute button. But it just kept sounding like fuck, and she just kept like muting him, and then dropped him, and eventually had to block him because he just kept talking about coochie and childbearing and all types of weird things that were just very personal to women. Like he just kept spamming the chat. But yeah, I felt bad for Nosy. I don't think it's slim, guys. I really don't.
That's very much corny. Cornball.
Yeah, but it was, I don't know, like I said, Nosy ended up blocking him because he just kept harassing the chat. Like he went on apparently like Tea Times Live last night to do a whole like, is this how people build their platform when they're clout chasing? Am I like, I don't know. Is this something that people will do to clout chase? Braid, can you're on mute. Dart, I didn't go to sleep until like 6 after Nosy's live because of that stuff. It's too much. Brad, Braid, I was calling you Brad King. Braid King, you're on mute. You're on mute.
Oh no.
No, I was saying, do you think he's like clout chasing in a way? Like he's trying to build a platform off of like doing all of this stuff? Hey, Miss Fab.
1000% for sure. Like, everybody know who page to go to and who got the numbers. They know what they be doing. So like, yeah, I definitely think so.
But why would he do that on the back of women, like by doing this? Or, well, I don't know. Why do you think he would do it by triggering women? Because I feel like he's just going on the app attacking women, and that's how he's I don't think that's a way to build a platform, but I don't know. Miss Fab, nobody could hear you.
You know I read every comment. Hold on. Manny is on Diamond Panel right now speaking on this. Damn. Somebody might have to come up and play it because I'm nosy. Fab, come back up. But you said, why do I think he's doing that on the back of women?
Yeah, like is that
You know kind of how like Mac
don't
number
know.
9 be doing?
Oh, that's good.
You know how Mac number 9 be doing and they use certain things to try to trigger people and blase, blase, blase. People
True.
always got their different little agendas on there. Everybody got their own little fake personality who they want to be when they come up on their panels.
But even when he does that, he doesn't have numbers in his lives. So what is that really doing for him?
Right, exactly. And that's why he got to come to Diamond Live and do it sometimes and try to get 4 or 5 followers.
Hey.
What's good, sweet? How you doing, baby?
I'm good. Where the kingdom been? That kingdom come, that will be done.
Yeah, the kingdom ain't been open too long. Like, I've been chilling. I've been moving, to be honest. I'm moving back from Texas to Tennessee. So I'm in Memphis right now, and I'm about to head back to my hometown. And then y'all will really have me all the day long.
Oh, so you ain't gonna be in the shop no more, in Jonathan's shop?
Nope, I'm moving back to Tennessee.
Why?
Okay, I was trying to play this live. Somebody gonna play it?
Yeah, press play, please. I need you to
I
press
just have
play.
a quick question. I'm gonna drop down. Braid, are you? Hi, love. How are you?
Hey, baby, how you
Are
doing? Good
you
morning.
coming to the gala?
Yes, for 155,000%. Yes.
And you already have your ticket and stuff?
Yes, me and Diamond talked. Me and Diamond, trust me. Diamond said, you'll be at the gala.
Okay. I was gonna extend. I just realized how many seats I have at my table. So,
So I can sit at your table?
well, yeah, you know,
Or is it full?
it's not. It's not. Well,
Oh, yeah, I would love to. I mean, but I don't know. We need to talk. We need to talk on the back end so I can let you know what I'm going to be doing.
don't frown. Yeah, I'm about to go back to the fabric store right now. So I got the wrong fabric, so Shay can do my situation. But y'all have a good one.
Well, hey, fam.
Hi, sweet. How'd your door? I guess y'all didn't hear me. Something was wrong. I guess
Hey,
my
Miss Fab.
connection.
How you doing, Miss Fab?
Get that fabrication right.
That's right. Did my fabrication.
Gene, what's up?
Hey, friends. All right. I'm gonna leave y'all alone so y'all can get back to the mess.
Okay, Fab. I'll see you later.
Bye, Fab.
This a morning Kingdom Live, y'all. Later is going to get crazy. But go ahead.
I see. Hold
Go
on.
ahead, sweet.
She about to
Trying to
play.
get it
I'm a
right.
drop. Thank you for letting me up.
You ain't got to drop.
Oh, okay.
Where you going?
My bad.
Cause you might have to play it. I thought my other phone was charged. Let me get down. I only got 2%. So you might have to play it.
I could only play it from my computer and it goes in and out. Let me see if I can pull it
Well,
up.
get somebody up here that can play it, Braid. I only got 2%
I
on
got my other phone.
phone.
Hold on.
Okay,
Gingy,
well,
what's good, honey?
I'm gonna drop down then. I'm going live at 5. So hey, cause I got some questions for y'all.
Oh,
Listen, let me tell you something. I don't know if you saw it last night, but why one of the bus members made her way to Nosy. So I want to know who behind that. They made their way to Nosy last night and got on the panel, introduced themselves, say they no longer on the bus and they want to be Nosy friend.
that's the one that likes HB. I forget her name.
Well, everybody like her.
Well,
You talking
she's
about Dad and me?
obsessed with.
No, that wasn't Dad and me.
It was
it?
her.
That was Dad and me?
Yeah, her name is Chris or something.
Okay, see, I'm used to her saying Dad and me. That was
No,
actually Christy.
she introduced her name as Chris last night or
Chris.
something.
Was it Chris or Christy?
I think it was Chris. Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Well,
I was up cleaning, so I watched the whole thing.
But I'm trying to figure out how she made herself the nosy.
All you gotta do is request.
Once you start.
No. I'm saying if she was on the other side of TikTok, how did she find nosy over here?
Once you start getting on the algorithm, everybody gonna pop up. Once you link up with anybody if anybody on this side, everybody gonna start.
But no, what made it suspicious to me is she mentioned a certain person's name. She was like, yeah, I used to be around a certain person, right? They came to your live.
Heartbreaker.
But did she get up there and say she wanted to be your friend though? She said she wanted to be nosy friend. What make her want to be nosy friend?
You talking about Heartbreaker?
No, the girl, Chrissy.
Did she have a fade?
It was Dad and Me.
It was Dad and Me for sure?
Yes, it was Dad and Me for sure.
Okay, yeah.
See, I'm used to Dad and Me, but she got in the panel and said Chrissy or Christy. So thank you, Jor. I thought that was somebody else, but it was Dad and Me.
Hold on,
but then she said I'm no longer on the bus, and she said that she wants to be nosy friend. Oh, they be over here watching, or they be on your page watching friends?
They came over here since HB brought the bus people on.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. But then she got in the live, introduced herself, and she said she wanted to be nosy friend. Like, what make you want to be nosy friend? Then she mentioned she was on the she mentioned that she knew a certain person that was over there on the bus side. I ain't calling nobody names, but y'all know who it is. So, hey, friends.
No, y'all, no. They already be over here. They've been following me. A couple of them been following me over 100 days. Okay? They watch us from the blinds. They let me know they watch us from the blinds. They don't come in because they said that it'd be rowdy. So they just gotta do what they gotta do. But they watch a lot of us. They watch Diamond. They be over in Diamond Live. They even told me they be in Diamond Live. So they over here. They just being quiet. They not being rowdy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know that, but what made Chrissy just get on the panel all of a sudden last night?
He just told her story the other night.
Oh, I wasn't in there then. That's what I'm. Okay, so maybe that's what I missed.
She wasn't in here when she told her she a TMZ.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the DoorDash people at the door. No,
I found it, y'all. I found it. Oh, Diamond's saying exactly what I was saying right now. That's crazy.
People are over there.
She said the spaceman he hold a lot of people over there.
To me, everybody that he allows in his space that don't rock with Diamond get a chance to go to Mafia and try to taint and try to taint and change the way they feel about me.
No, see, I don't know Manny, so I can't judge Manny. I can't talk good about Manny. I'm not trying to say nothing disrespectful about you, Manny, because I don't know you. You hear me? I only heard you.
Me and Diamond think a lot alike. My birthday June 21st, her birthday June 22nd.
Or none of that. All I'm saying is,
that's my only thing. That's my only thing about it. So, like I said, and I'm entitled to my feelings just like y'all are entitled to y'all's. So at the end of the day, like, that's all it is. It's freaking, you know what I'm saying? You know, Manny knows when Kiana coming up. Kiana ain't got shit, nothing nice to say. She coming in here going for the juggler for Diamond. He know that. He coming in there, you know what I'm saying? Drop coming in there, going for the juggler. So all I'm saying is, like, yeah, drop too, yeah, for real. That's why I said I could stay on my side of the fence. And that's it. And right, it is okay because that's his platform. It is. That's why I said I was still young.
They said you can't blame the host for what the panel say. Okay, so blame the host.
I don't care.
Not Diamond people talk shit about Manny here too.
I don't care why she don't like me, he don't like me, blah don't like me. At this point, I don't care. Cause y'all not finna run me crazy on this app about who don't like me and who give a fuck about Diamond and who don't give a fuck about Diamond. Y'all ain't finna run me crazy on this app. That's what y'all not gonna do.
Not just tell me not the platform.
You're in an interesting spot because
Because here you have a guy. Hold on, King. Hold on. You have a guy, Manny. Which Manny, and I don't think his intention is to hurt you, but he opens up.
Let me try that first. Can I speak for myself first?
Yeah,
can I speak for myself first?
Real quick, Manny, please.
But can I speak for myself first?
But I don't speak a lot. I don't speak a lot, and you know that. I come up here and I'm on. Okay, just real quick, please. Because Diamond, it's like I understand how you feel because of the fact that here's a platform, not necessarily Manny, but a platform that lets others come in and talk bad about you. If I was in your predicament, I would be like, and then come to my own live and sit in my live. It is a predicament, and I understand how you would feel. And just like you just said, you didn't say anything about Manny. You said his platform.
And that's what I want to speak on as well. I received that, and I'm so glad it's not a personal attack because, again, that was one show or two shows or three shows. Don't know how many y'all have tuned into, but if y'all have not seen a season of the show to draw this conception, it is what it is. But I'm glad it's not personal. So I appreciate everything that you've said, sister. It is what it is. Now to Hoover, in your remarks, you definitely want to ask a question. So I got a question for you. From me asking a question to Sis Diamond, you said on the back end, people were trying to sabotage me. Is that literally from me asking Diamond a question that on the back end, now people are plotting against Manny? And you are aware of that? Because that's the same thing y'all say that I'm supposedly doing is plotting against everybody. But yet you made it clear that on the back end, somebody indeed was trying to sabotage me. And that's why you're now supporting me.
So here's the thing. And I'm going to say this to you, man. Just hear me out, please. Me and you go back and forth, right? It's all in fun. I don't think it's anything real personal, this and this and that. The only issue that I ever really had with you is some of the questions you come.
We about to roll out and go over there. Don't worry about it.
I just wouldn't ask on the forefront because it seems like
because I'm not a good person to recap this because I make too many faces.
The reason is because
let me come in here and put this bitch on the spot real quick.
Hold on. So me knowing Diamond, she's not going to say anything back to you, especially on the platform. Now she may cuss you out if you talk to her on the back end, but she's not going to do it here. So those type of things always bothered me with that. But when I saw that you were putting your thing together and saw it from the outside looking in at first, I was
Hoover,
like,
what?
Okay,
come on now.
You
What?
never heard me on any platform, like friends or anyone I talk to. It's enough for everybody to eat on this platform. My biggest issue is
Snapper, tell James to get up here.
I believe TikTok does something with the algorithm that stops everybody from reaching a greater audience. So because of that limited audience that our quote-unquote messy TikTok gets, it seems like creators are fighting for the same.
Let me say this, Superman.
I'm finished. Stop. So with that being the case, you did your thing, and I saw it from the outside looking in. And I said, okay, he got something. He got a little niche. Roll with it. And then when you went live like the second time, I noticed that, and I'm not going to say names, but I noticed that a couple other people went live. And to me, I was like, Manny came about and stated that he was going to be going live from this time to this time. Why would these other people do that? And because they did that, I said, okay, I don't really have a beef with Manny. We have this back and forth battle.
Who are you talking about?
I'm going to go support him. And I actually told Diamond that. And I went over and supported him.
But hear me out though. It's about respect.
Right, Rob.
People don't have respect on this app. I didn't say a lot of people don't have respect for me. It's about
damn. We really think alike. Like that's what I said. It's about respect.
I'm probably the only content creator that will say, right? Just hear me out. Hold on, y'all. I got it in my live. Miss Nietzsche's on, y'all. I got it in my live. It's time for me to go. Y'all go over there to court. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever the case may be, y'all.
A lot of people don't be respecting that.
So
Like,
let me get off because I do know, right? I do.
I ain't gonna get into the times thing because there's too many people that go live right now. So it's hard not to go live at the same time as somebody else. You feel me?
A lot of us run in the same circle.
Again, I'm very respectful.
But some people don't have that respect. I understand and I get it.
What she's saying is, every time I go on Manny live, they be like, "Open up the kingdom, open up the kingdom." Why the fuck would I go open up the kingdom while Manny's live? It's disrespectful. You feel me? I could go live at the same time Manny live and have y'all in there, but that's just not how I move. It's about respect.
And support the girls and say that. So even when you went live yesterday or the day before that, whenever it was, I was already cutting my live, but just at that precise second when I was cutting my live, they like, "Oh, Diamond live." So had you even still went live, I still would have cut my live because again, the conversation was about Diamond. So people want to hear from Diamond. I always do exactly what you're saying.
So I think it's the big issue. I think it's the big issue that's unspoken on this app.
But no, you need to clear it up, Hoover. Your hate campaign has revolved to this now. Like, had you not been the best friend to create this hate campaign, it would not be where it's at now. Because again, instead of y'all just calling out the people that was actually talking the mess, y'all want to say Manny hosted the mess.
Okay. Manny, did you hear me say that at all?
He just said Hoover started this.
What I did hear is you clear up this whole thing.
Omar, are you over here, ho, or over there?
Manny.
Clear up what?
BET was in the beginning on this hate campaign, like, "Oh, watch Manny," but yet you said yourself it was people that you knew on the back end want to come against Manny. But y'all said that's the whole thing that Manny was doing the whole time.
Okay,
but yet y'all having the conversations about Manny.
Okay, so let me clear something up for you. I've never had a conversation about you, but let me understand this. Have you heard me say anything about you? Manny, you say my name. You say my name. You say Hoover 100 times a day.
So hold on, Hoover. Let me say something. All right, hear me out. Some of y'all can't see a lot of things that happen on this app. A lot of y'all
go get James Snapper,
right? And a lot of y'all don't know what comes with hitting that live button. A lot of y'all don't know how easy it is to be caught up in the shenanigans and the matrix and the bullshit, right? So Hoover, right? Hear me out. Sit back and he observe a lot. He be all in these TikTok streets. He sees certain shit that's going on, right? He'll bring it to my attention. If I see something, I bring it to his attention, right? We talk among each other. And so we see other things, right? Well, okay, so a lot of content creators on this app, well, I don't say a lot of content creators on this app because some content creators don't understand their own lane. Well, some people that hit that live button are in like a secret competition. And it gets competitive. Right? But a lot of y'all can't see that. That's problematic to say. So that's why Hoover was saying, Manny, he seen something that you didn't see. I like Diamond. And he said, I'm going to go over here and support him. And I said to him, I said, okay, I'm going over there.
The comments are hilarious.
And we went over there because I'm going to tell you something. Sometimes we get in certain people boxes on purpose just for a second to bring the numbers over there. And then I leave.
What the hell did I say?
Because I be knowing what's going on and I see certain things. But y'all don't see it because y'all don't know.
Only certain platforms like have that ability to like bring the numbers in. So like I don't think people see that.
I see what's going on.
Diamond do that all the time. Diamond definitely get up there. She do that. She done that on my live before. Diamond know what she be doing. She be bringing her people.
Diamond, you know, you should go.
That's a way to support people.
You know what I'm saying with Bella, and I say, no, bro, you can do it.
Exactly why she said like most of his live be mainly mafia people. When she had said something about that.
I noticed, you know what I'm saying? Okay, a lot of Bella because
you know I do it, friends. I always do that.
They be over there. So I said, let me jump in bar box real quick.
But Diamond, ain't that something I said in the beginning, though, sis? When I first went on my whole campaign, I said, "Oh, Bella is still mafia. The mafia is with Bella."
Hold on. Hey, hold on. Bella was never mafia. See, I think that y'all get it misconstrued because y'all really, man, you really don't know who is mafia and who's not. Y'all really don't know. Y'all think because someone be...
And that's true. That's true. So how y'all holding me to a standard that I know everything if you can literally say that I don't know? Yes. That's why I'm on the outside looking in like, oh, yes, I know all these people congregate together. But each time I try to come and say something, what you hear Hoover say, oh, that ain't true. The people, and for me, I try to respect everybody by saying we the people.
So listen, this is what I'm going to do.
We the people.
This what I'm going to do, man, right? This what I'm going to do because it seems like to me that you really want to have this conflict with Hoover. So I'm going to go ahead and let you...
No, I don't.
Let us talk.
No, I don't.
Because Manny,
Hoover talk about let us talk
when
real
have you ever
quick.
seen me on a hate train?
No. Hoover, I'm just calling out what you have done that got us to this point.
They always do
Come
this.
on. Let's keep it a buck.
When you first okay, let me tell you who. I'm gonna tell you.
Let me finish. And then
I always, y'all, that's why I don't need to be on camera. I always roll my eyes every time they do this. I be like, oh my God, y'all. I always, y'all. So y'all don't need to see my reaction. How I be looking at Diamond Lives.
what happens is we enter into each other, into the same lives. And if I know that I'm in a live with you and I come in the box, guess who bringing up my name? You bring up my name about 100 times.
Because he loves you.
Oh, let him be dropped. Oh, we don't want to. That was you, Hoover. These people
that was only over here
to where they think it's real now. That's why I just had to tell Diamond, like, oh no, sis, it's not a real thing. No.
And that was only over here. And to be totally honest, let me say something real quick. You may not like this, but let's keep this a buck real quick. In your live that day, that shit happened with Kiana,
somebody said, I think he has a crush, honestly.
It would have never been an issue.
That's not cool.
Because I wasn't even in.
No, they think maybe got a crush on Hoover.
But like, where's the accountability? Hoover, you did that. You can't say because he said he held that live. Like,
jumped off. Because you bring up my name almost every day for some reason. But Hoover, didn't you put your stamp of approval on this line? Didn't you put your stamp of approval on Manny's line? Did you not?
I could have sworn I heard you say Manny's got a good thing going.
Yeah, I heard you say that a couple of times.
I also heard Diamond put her stamp of approval.
What was ugly to say?
He's got a good thing going from 12 to
Which
3.
part?
That's what I heard.
What the part that he got a crush on Hoover? I said that. I say that shit to both of them. I said that shit long before they be even arguing. I was like, when I first started, I said, I'm so tired of y'all here, y'all playing y'all little cat and mouse ass game. Y'all be like, that's what I said.
We'll give people their
them to say the other part. Okay, gotcha.
Credit. But at the same time, when you are bashing somebody and shit, when Bella went to doing certain things, I'm like, well, I don't know why. I tell people to go to your live, you know what I'm saying, to go to the show and this and that and etc. Like, I'm confused.
I don't bash you.
if we want to be honest, Hoover and Kiana's situation is what got Diamond in a situation with Kiana. Like, if he would have not gotten back and forth with Kiana, then there wouldn't have been no smoke between Diamond and Kiana. It would have just been unspoken, like, I don't fuck with you, you don't fuck with me type situation. But because he got into it with her on live and started talking about the gala, that's what created all this static for real.
Guys, your word holds a lot of weight. Just like Diamond's word holds a lot of weight. If she approves a panel, then people
Who is Kelly?
will go there. They will support it.
She's the white lady that was on Neutral Live that was kind of problematic last week.
She what?
She was kind of problematic last week. She got into it.
That was the girl who cussed out, blah, blah, blah.
She got into it with Barb by like picking a fight with Barb because she was upset at Drop Queen or something. It was mad ridiculous.
Because I'm gonna tell you something. If I block you,
Wait,
right, today on the
why
month,
is she
guess what?
there?
They all gonna be right over there keeping out the mess.
But Manny, seriously, when have you seen me on a hate train, Manny? Honestly, only time that I ever would say something to you is when you would get over here and get up in the box and I'd be like, I'm gonna drop Manny.
Back to Hoover and Manny.
That's over here. Is that playful banner or not?
That is playful banter. Y'all do too much playful banter.
Just like you
Why y'all playfully bantering?
question that I asked Diamond, and they said, "Oh yes, it was a good question." Wrong timing. It was a good question because everybody wanted to be in the
Told y'all, I don't need to be watching this with y'all.
I can't make comments either.
I'm gonna
We
say
gonna be
everything that I
blocked
want
by the
to
end of this.
Because apparently,
I don't think anybody could be recorded. The live is a roller coaster every day.
Asking a question to a content creator that I view much higher than what y'all view.
Everybody, I'm over it, man. I'm over this next. I'm over it.
Right. I was just gonna say, why is this Manny's fault?
Okay, yeah, we got enough of that. So let's talk about it.
Why is this Manny's fault? I'm so confused right now. Why are they having an intervention with Manny?
I feel like this is more like a, I feel like this is a talk, that could be had like a talk, like a, hey, this is just what it is. This is how I feel. I feel like, you feel me? Is Manny a part of the mafia or not? Do he fuck with them like he said that he be screaming he mafia or not? They should be able to speak to him about it. Shit, they can speak to him. They can be like, "Man, well, this is how we feel." They just have a little mafia meeting to me.
Are they kicking him out of it? Because
that's
mafia.
what needs to be asked.
Yeah,
because when Diamond said most of the people in your life are mafia people, and I feel like your lives are meant to like change the way people think about me. That was all that he needed to hear to understand that okay, this is a loyalty conversation here.
Yeah, but when was he disloyal? Everybody knew he was going live, and Manny doesn't say anything that's Diamond.
So I'm gonna tell y'all what it is when you say you fuck with somebody, like if somebody come in my room and talking about Braid King, I'm like, we not doing that right now. Y'all gotta do it somewhere else. That's what the loyalty that is being looked upon on this app when it comes to people on here. Like if you fuck with somebody, you fuck with them. If they in the room talking about them, either you can get up in the box and say something, or leave out the room. You get what I'm saying? So it's not so much as saying it's on Manny, but the people that have caused the problem, they need to ostracize their ass, not so much of Manny.
But I have a question for you though. Like, do you think that? Oh, sorry, Mad Day. But I'm friends. Do you think that it's possible to always do that on a social media app?
Well, for me, I mean, I have to see that you're gonna do it for me in order for me to do it for you. Now, that's just my answer. That's it.
That's what I was just about to say, friend. So I get the whole loyalty thing, right? So if Braid King, right? Because you my baby.
So that's wouldn't be a good example because I know he gonna shut it down. So he wouldn't be a good example.
But it is a good example because he would shut it down and I would shut it down. So it would go both ways. You can't tell me to do something that you're not willing to do. How many times have we seen?
Understand, though, baby.
Right? Because how many times have we seen Manny has gotten talked about and dragged on Diamond's panel and it had not been shut down. So what is the difference? And I will give this to Manny. Yesterday, people were like, no, Manny, I want to hear your point of view. I want to hear your point of view. Manny tiptoed around that question as much as he could, and he never answered any question when it came to Diamond.
He didn't answer a damn soul. And I'm gonna call the name out who answered him. When Rashid asked him those questions, he said, "We not gonna get into that. I'm not getting into that."
He just wanted to host the live, and he kept muting Shar. Y'all got to realize he kept muting Shar when Shar was going in, and her blood pressure got up. He was muting her, and Shar was getting mad, like, "Don't mute me!" But he was stopping the conversation because it was going that way. So he was muting everybody else and letting Diamond speak.
And I just want to say something for content creators. We gonna mute your ass or our mods is gonna mute your ass if they feel that you're not in compliance of how the platform is. Y'all stop telling people not to mute you, because I'm gonna mute your ass, or my mods are gonna mute you, which Braid King is a mod. And I leave it to his discretion. But like I said, they're looking for people to say, hey, don't say this about this person, do it in your own life. That's what they're looking for. And no, everybody not gonna swing for you in the comments or on the panel. Just be expected of what you expect on the interweb, and it ain't what you gonna do. I'm gonna mute up.
But my
And I'm
thing
not
is
saying that Shar
also,
did anything. I'm just saying that he tried to de-escalate the situation and even ended the live because he knew it wasn't going anywhere. To me, that is a form of loyalty. That is a form of, okay, I'm showing respect because I see that it's about to turn into something that it's not. Y'all gotta look at both sides. Y'all can't just look at it from Diamond's. I understand Diamond has a mafia, Diamond has a big following, but respect goes both ways. It just does. You can't
but if you
expect something
don't,
from me and you're not willing to do it.
but if you don't lead with that energy, how can you expect that energy from other people though? Like that's what I'm saying on this app, especially on Messy Talk. Like I feel like sometimes it's an error or there's
Kelly
something
up
going
there.
on.
Let's see what she has to say. Kelly, the YT lady Kelly?
She's been up there.
Or the Kelly, the other YT lady Kelly? Which Kelly? It's two of them.
Nitra Kelly.
Oh Lord. Anyway, you can't expect you out of other people though. I just keep saying that
That's
to
all
y'all.
I'm
You can't
saying
expect
though.
you out of other people. As long as he shut it down the best he could, that's what I care about. I don't know what else other people care about. I'm still gonna rock with him because he did the best he could. He cannot control a bunch of adults. Diamond cannot control a bunch of adults. Stop blaming the big content creators or micro content creators for trying to control adults. The only thing we can do is drop them, mute them, or have the mods do it.
But that's my point. There's no way to control. If some people come up on backup pages, like last night, Kiana came up on a whole nother page or whatever, or not last night, yesterday. So that's what I'm saying. All you can do is kind of like trust that I have this relationship with this person. Let's see how they handle this. But I don't think we can expect that people won't platform you know what I mean, certain people until it's like a cancel session because they did something egregious, right? But other than that, like there's ways for people to come up on panels, even if you block them, even if you decide that you don't want them to be platformed on your panel. But how you handle it is how I can judge you. I can't expect that you're just completely going to have this blind loyalty to me.
I don't know who was in there yesterday, but did anybody see me say once that shit got started, all right, I'm gone, I'll see you guys later? Why? Because I was not going to be a part of the shenanigans. Oh yeah, you saw that. Once all that started, I got the fuck on.
So personally, I feel
Essence
like
even made an announcement about you leaving. Like Friends is done for the day. Y'all like she made an announcement that you left and you were done.
Because what y'all won't do. Nope.
So I think the situation here is that Hoover was a nucleus of a lot of this issue. Like I really like Diamond, I love her platform, but he has closely connected her to her brand and her name, that everything that he does, every opinion that he has, everything that he every way that he moves across this app is like directly reflects her. And somehow every situation he gets into, she has to also now insert herself in there. And that is where a lot of static is coming from as well.
And I tried to mention that before also, because I feel like some people are upset at Manny because they were mentioned because they are associated with Diamond. But it's like if you insert yourself in certain things, you then become associated by default. And Hoover is definitely associated. So I think a part of the things that he's saying to Manny is coming from a more personal space than protecting Diamond, in my opinion.
Okay, but let's go here. We're going to move off Hoover and we're going to go to Bryson. If Bryson was a part of that chaos too as well, Bryson should have had whatever needed to happen, because I sat there and I heard what he said. If you going to say some shit like that, you need to stand on it. Don't bring your ass back over here if you felt like you weren't defended for, or whatever the case may be. Stop doing that. Stop thinking that people are going to jump in the fish grease for your ass. You jump in the fish grease, you by yourself, bitch, and you gonna float on top by yourself. So don't try to make it seem like people need to protect you. You a grown ass man. You a grown man. You a grown man. You jumped in there swinging, then you better swing out like Tarzan, bitch. That's all I'm saying. Oh, and Braid King, James is here. But the Bryson dude, I feel he shouldn't have did going up the gallows, so I'm gonna leave it alone.
I think the Bryson dude was on, like, he was on one. He brought up a gala more than once, and he wasn't even going.
He came on Nosey's panel last night and cussed her out clean. Like,
I
came up
told
there
him
and
about that.
that is crazy. Like, he's just been going around.
He was doing too much and calling her childless and stuff. That was disgusting.
James, you been seeing what's going on? What you been on?
Shit, I see a bunch of bullshit going on, but what's cracking lacking?
Nothing. You done with your makeover?
You know, motherfucker, gotta get real pissed.
So, what's your opinion? I'm nosy. Oh, I was just there. Go my girl right there.
Can you check your phone?
I'm doing it right now.
You check mine.
I'm doing it right now, Siobhan.
Yeah.
Boy, James the got his mommy makeover. He done shaved his face and shit. I saw you in the mirror stabbing your beard at 6:00 a.m. this morning. Please don't
Ms.
make me
Brown
laugh.
say she got some money for me.
I
had to get it right
you
for
drop
her.
because of James. Hey, Rose. I'm dropping down. This dude was calling women product. What you mean? James, you was calling women product? What does that mean?
Hell yeah.
And what's been going on? What's your opinion? What's been going on over the past couple days, James?
Well, you know, my opinion is as it stands. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of creators out here, and everybody feel like they gotta lead to one goddamn creator. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've been around for a long ass time. And like, I got a lot of respect for Big Sis, but sometimes I think when it come to me, you know what I'm saying, I don't get my voice heard like everybody else. I had to talk over motherfuckers or go into another platform to even get my motherfucking voice heard. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of shady shit going on, but like, you know what I'm saying? I got my own shit. So, I mean, I really don't give a fuck one way or another. You know what I'm saying? If this was important to you motherfuckers, other than whatever else going on in this world, I got kids. I got a foundation. I got a piece of motherfucking mind. If this was important to you stupid motherfucker, educated motherfuckers, then let that be.
Which was cleared up. I already knew that. Okay, no. It wasn't cleared up because Diamond said, Diamond said she don't be speaking ill on me, Diamond. I have not spoke ill on you. I know you're paying attention to the cash out messages, but
oh, sorry.
The comment.
Can't nobody hear you.
Kiana, whatever Kiana has been on my platform.
James, can you mute really quick?
I can't stop a grown person. Just how when apparently the battle Rose was over here having her whole tangent.
What they got going on?
I stop her, Diamond.
Street
I can't
King
stop
told me to
her.
play.
But I have not spoke ill on you, and if shit get too out of hand, they know I don't even do.
Oh, okay, sorry. He wanted to say something.
So that's not true. I even told Kiana to let Hoover speak because I don't do that.
And I respectfully got out of your platform because I didn't want to blow that shit up with her.
So whoever's sending those fucking cash out messages, they need to cut it out and get their motherfucking change back and stop lying. Diamond, you're going to be the one to let them drive a wedge because they keep putting that shit out there when it's not true.
Okay, but Di, hold on. Rose wasn't having a tantrum about you. She wasn't. I can't let you do that because she wasn't. Now, she was having an issue with that therapist being over there in the live and what that therapist was saying. and y'all was speaking, y'all was going back and forth, listening to each other, I'm assuming, and y'all wanted to battle each other. Remember,
No, I wasn't listening to her. I don't listen to her. I wasn't listening to her.
Okay, but she wasn't actually having a tantrum about you, though. Y'all was going back and forth.
We're going over there. We're gonna have to go over there. We got to go over there. We're going over there. Okay. I'll see y'all over there. Be back later.
All right.
I feel like I'm taking sides on this and that.